Good morning and welcome to our special coverage of the new Parliament's inauguration that is expected to take place at around noon today. We'll be bringing you over the next 7 hours back-to-back non-stop coverage of the various events that are to take place along with my colleague Pratibha. We'll be bringing you all the expected schedule as well as the pujas and ceremonies that are expected in the morning as well as what's expected to happen post-noon. In fact, the nation's wait will end today as Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to dedicate to the nation the new Parliament building. A stunning piece of architectural beauty and a glorious reflection of Indian ethos and culture.
So the triangular marvel houses the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha chambers, which are even bigger than the ones that are existing in the current parliament. The lower house will have a seating capacity of 888 seats, while the Rajya Sabha will have 384 seats. They will be themed on peacock and lotus respectively. So this inauguration program has been divided into two parts. First, the puja ceremony that will begin at around 7:30 a.m. and will go on until 9:30 a.m. and then the formal inauguration event will start at 11:30 a.m. and end with the Prime Minister's address at 1:10 p.m.
But interestingly, Pratibha, there are two other events that are to take place in between. In the Central Hall of Parliament at around 10:30, the Prime Minister and all members of Parliament of the BJP have been asked to assemble, where they will pay floral tributes to Veer Savarkar or Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, whose portrait has been installed in the Central Hall. Following that at 11 o'clock, there is also Man Ki Baat. So it's a non-stop back-to-back schedule that has been planned. It's going to be quite cut to cut, quite hectic for all the members of Parliament as well today. But first, let's take a look at what we can expect through the day today and why this is such an important moment.
The moment that the country was waiting for is finally here. Right adjacent to the old Parliament structure, the triangular-shaped new Parliament building is all set to be unveiled. Spread over 64,500 square meters, the new Sansad is almost equal to the existing one and is designed to have a lifespan of more than 150 years. The earthquake-resistant structure incorporates architectural styles from different parts of the country. It has bigger Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha chambers, keeping in view the likelihood of increase in number of MPs in future with growing population. Let's now take you inside the new Parliament complex and give you a glimpse of the Lok Sabha first.
So now we're just entering the Lok Sabha. Now this is the Lok Sabha in all its glory. This is where the parliamentarians, the representatives of the people, are going to be discussing key issues pertaining to the country. And fitting to that, look at this entire stretch. This is what it looks like, and the capacity is much bigger than the old Parliament building. In the new Parliament building, the Lok Sabha can have a seating capacity of 888. So here you have it around me. The number of seats that have been in the Lok Sabha have been increased manifold by 3 times the previous Lok Sabha. And there's a special theme to it as well if you observe it. It is the national bird, the peacock, that has been the theme of the Lok Sabha.
The new building will not have a central hall, and the Lok Sabha chamber will be where joint sittings will be held. The lower house will be able to accommodate additional seating up to 1,272 seats. The seating capacity of Rajya Sabha has also been increased from 250 to 384, and it is themed on national flower lotus.
Similar to the Lok Sabha, we have the seating arrangements here in the Rajya Sabha as well, much bigger than the current Rajya Sabha. It has a seating of 384 seats, and of course here in the Rajya Sabha as well, the theme is slightly different. If it is the peacock in the Lok Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha, it is the lotus, the national flower, that is the theme in the Rajya Sabha.
Ancient culture and iconography is said to have inspired the overall design and aesthetics of the Parliament premises, which is reflected in the motifs seen in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha as well.
It's not shape of peacock. Actually, peacock is our national animal. So not only the shape, its entire interior has been done in that color and the style. So it gives you a feeling of peacock. peacock everywhere. That's the beauty. And the Rajya Sabha on our national flower, that is lotus. So it is pink in color. So that color and that entire artwork has been depicted in such a manner that you get a feeling of lotus in Rajya Sabha and feeling of peacock in Lok Sabha. You would also recollect that in erstwhile Parliament also we had green color for the Lok Sabha and pink or red color for the Rajya Sabha. So similar color scheme has also been maintained here.
The idea has been to reference Indian civilization and ethos in contrast to British architecture and symbolism that inspired the old Parliament House.
You see, the entire artwork belongs to the ethos of India and Indianness. So as we all know, that culture is part of our life. So we breathe culture. We always think culture. We cannot delete culture from our life or thoughts. So that was the main thought. How India experiences culture, that was the main thought behind the entire artwork.
Naya Sansad for Naya Bharat is finally here, standing tall in all its glory and marking a crucial milestone in India's democratic journey. Bureau Report, Times Now.